Alright, what is up everyone, and this is the final stream of Epic War 4. The last two, I believe, had issues where at first I started streaming and there was weird lag, and I had to lower the bitrate significantly, and because of that the quality wasn't very good. Well, today I tried increasing the bitrate and testing it out, and there wasn't a lot of lag, so let's hope that now both the quality is higher and the lag isn't there. But I guess if the lag appears, then we'll have to change that again. In any case, let's busy ourselves with the usual, aka adjusting this cinematic mode. Ooh. No, Alright, let's play the game now. Might have to completely Oh, there we go. Okay, now this is actually pretty nice. Alright, so continue. And let's see what levels we have here. Right, by the way, I also grinded a bit on that goblin level. So now, I'm pretty sure we have the money to upgrade literally everything, but if not, we'll get the rest of it anyway. So, let's see. Level 11, we didn't beat on Epic yet. We didn't beat level 13, Goblin Madness on Epic yet. We did not beat Stop the Big Bang on Hard and Epic. Didn't beat Challenge 3 on Hard and Epic, and this one we still have all 3 modes left to beat. Alright, yeah, I think that this is actually going to be a shorter stream, but I shouldn't speak too soon because Epic mode of Goblin Madness, I have a feeling that's going to not go too easy on us. So, let's see, what units are we currently using? I think it's time to try out some more units because we don't actually have that many levels to try them out on. So we've used the Phantom Ghosts for a while and also the Mighty Guardians. They are maxed out, right? Yes, Mighty Guardians and Phantom Ghosts are maxed out, so that is why we can... And we've used them for a while, so now we will make room for others. Maybe even... I mean, the Titans aren't maxed out or anything, but we still have... I remember that we maxed out the 2. I don't remember if we actually used them, but I guess let's equip them. And then Valkyries, they are level 2 right now, but we have the money to get them up to level 5. And this, by the way, Valkyries on level 5 is like one of the best units in the game. There is 12 of them. Same as Phantom Ghosts, and you can see that they have more health than Phantom Ghosts. They do slightly less damage, but if you consider their attack pattern and their crowd control, who cares about the 5 less damage? So yeah, these are lean very much towards the overpowered side. Like, I don't think the War Tigers are as objectively good as they are. I mean, they're cooler, but Valkyries are definitely gonna be a lot of help. Let's see, any others? I mean, we haven't used Sylphs a lot, I think, but we've used them at least a bit. Okay, let's upgrade the Pixies to see how much they heal when they are maxed out. And let's see, I guess also the Untamed Beasts. And that might be it. I mean, some of our heroes are still not leveled up at all, but we've seen what they do. So leveling them up, they're just gonna do that, but be more powerful in the meantime. Yes, I think that's all units, so... Now we can equip... We already have the Sylphs, we can equip the Valkyries and the Untamed Beasts. And... okay, also Pixies. I guess we're gonna get rid of the War Tigers for now and use Pixies instead. Now this team, I wonder what level to use it on. Because... most of the levels we have yet to do are basically special levels. I kind of want a normal one to just show them off. Yeah, let's Let's go to something like... I'm thinking... I guess level 12 on Epic. That's always a good indicator of how good everything is, right? I mean, there's the Iron Horse, so it's not entirely a normal level. But then again, I guess it's the closest we're gonna get, because level 8, even on hard, is too easy with this setup, you know? Alright, entering battle. So yeah, we're mainly going to rely probably on the sheer power and overpoweredness of the Valkyries, as well as... Ooh, did I not make the stream public? I just realized something, I might not have made it public. Can I access YouTube Studio from the from phone? Yes, I can. Because this is because wait. All right, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to pause temporarily, and we'll be back very soon. Let's pause the game and pause this stream. Alright, streaming is back, but now we have to make sure that it's the same link. Let's see. Yeah, the reason that it was unlisted in the first place is that I set it to unlisted to test the lag. Oh, hey there, Powerhouser. Yeah, okay, good. Okay, so the link didn't change. Yeah, I wasn't seeing anyone in the chat, and I was like, oh, I guess I forgot to take it off unlisted mode. There we go. Okay, now we continue. Are you serious? Oh. I guess this is still tolerable. Hey Shade, you shouldn't be looking here, it's spoilers. In case you're interested, Shade has a channel on which he's played Epic War 1 and Epic War 2 blindly, but they're bad videos, so don't check them out. Alright, so let's see. Okay, I didn't tell any of you guys to go forward. Fall back. Shade, can you like leave? Seriously? And I don't mean that in a rude way. Although I know that it sounds like that. Let's see. Alright, let's just go forward. So we have our horde here. I'm just looking through the chat right now and seeing if you can okay, put user in timeout, hide user in this channel. Yeah, there's options here. Hold on a second. Alright, so in any case, let's continue as normal. Most of our units died, so we couldn't really assess their effectiveness at max level, but I can definitely say that the castle is already damaged and this is epic mode and the horse is here. Oh, hey Robert. Let's see what the pixies do. Yeah, it seems that unlike the healing spell, which like heals significantly, the pixies just don't do that much. Alright. But then again, the healing units in the Epic War series have always been very iffy. Including the altars in Epic War 5, I mean, they're perhaps even more useless than the pixies. I guess in the beginning stages, when the enemies have them, it is a bit I mean, it provides a relatively minor bonus to the enemies, but doesn't make it hard or anything. So Popo died by the knights, but the real threats are still all the way here. But there's two of them. Okay, okay. Once Popo gets back, we actually need to assault. And use Berserk probably. Ooh, they have centaurs as well. That's the problem. We know that our centaurs are pretty darn effective, but yeah, overall the crystal. Oh, okay. There was so many bombers. It's hard to get used to this. And sylphs, by the way, I'm pretty sure they're weak to explosions. They're just dying when they come in contact with them. So yeah, this is actually pretty scary. I thought that our horde of max units would make it easier to stop them, but ooh, I wanted to use the arrows when they had bombers. Oh well, let's use them now. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, so this stream is probably not going to be too long because we don't have too many levels to finish, but that all depends on level 13 epic mode, because it can take, from what I know, it can take a really long while. Goblin Madness. Okay, now I'm actually getting worried because not only is the horde of knights stopping it. Okay, so what's the problem? I mean, the pixies, they're pretty useless, and the sylphs die easily, but I thought that we had awesome enough units to be able to prevent this from happening. And it's kind of weird now. Okay, the knights are at least back. Let's actually attack the horses because we're getting into trouble. I'm gonna save up 240 mana and then berserk and maybe arrow the horses. Okay, I'm sorry I was silent for a bit, I got distracted, but okay, we're getting close. And I'm starting to regret the fact that I picked this level. I said that if we tried these units out on level 8 hard, it would be too easy, but this seems to be the opposite. I'm really hoping that the horse behind is really damaged, because the one in front surely isn't. Alright. But we will pelt them with arrows very soon. They're pelting us with arrows too, though. And bombs, so... Alright, 240. Berserk. Oh, I'm really tempted to meteor them, but I think I have to use arrows because meteors crowd control. And I think we lost. Yeah, we absolutely lost this. Wow. I mean... I know the pixies didn't do much, but as I said, I thought things would be going much better for us than they are. Welp, there we go. Yeah, I wasn't even going to really do much about this, because I knew that whatever happens, we're just going to try on an easier level. Hold on. Let's see. Sorry, I had to get back to the chat. Yeah, it's a tidal wave of nonsense. Yeah, if we replace the pixies... Oh, I mean, obviously if we use... So, we can all agree that pixies didn't do much and just not use them anymore for this. Yeah, let's agree that. But we've seen the other units a bit. We'll see, I mean, the Valkyries, they're great, but since they were being all blown up by bombs, they didn't really get to showcase themselves. I'm just gonna go on level 13 hard, I mean epic, but I don't think the archer units are actually good against this. So I don't know, maybe one of them, we'll see. Okay, so if we are to go against level 13, what would we use? I mean, I definitely think that using something like Phantoms, War Tigers and Valkyries would be good. Phantoms are relatively fast, so they're gonna be able to keep some goblins at bay, and then War Tigers are gonna crowd control in a wider area. And maybe Sylphs? I don't think Succubi are gonna do much, because they attack in a vertical pattern and it's not gonna be as useful against goblins. So we'll add Sylphs, and I guess even though the Mighty Guardians... Let's compare their stats. There's 8 Mighty Guardians and 12 Valkyries. And the Mighty Guardians, they do have more health. But less... Oh, actually no, they still do more damage. It's just that I think Valkyries overall are considerably better. 12 Valkyries fully leveled up would be considerably better than 8 Mighty Guardians. But, that being said, 8 Mighty Guardians is still a force to be reckoned with, so we should still probably use them. We can use the tank or Succubus. I guess let's use the... See, it's a bit weird because... I should probably use the Succubi for this, yeah. But then again, we need a Dragon and Angel, so I forgot about that. Okay, which two of these units do we not value as much? How? I mean, Phantom Ghosts are probably not going to help too much. They would be of help, but let's use the dragon instead of them. And out of these, well, as I said, like my logic about the succubi is that they're usually for crowd control and throwing units in the air. But with goblins, it's not as necessary here because regular goblins will die anyway, and I think the fire ones might have been like the sylphs are good for this because they're going to attack horizontally and actually probably hit a lot of goblins. Succubi, they might, but alright, let's keep them and let's get rid of the mighty guardians. They're pretty slow, so let's use the angel instead of them. And because we're using the angel and the dragon, we might as well max them out. Now, yeah, we're definitely not gonna be able to max out the other two titans with this much money, but I think we're gonna be able to max out the heroes and or spells and something like that. So, and yeah, with our remaining money, let's just max out the heroes we're using. Vigraf, Kara, and of course, last and definitely the most, or greatest, Popo the Epic Dwarf. Alright, and I guess Meteor. Now I'm pretty sure that level 2 Meteor would be able to kill the Black Goblins, but now it's level 4, so we can be even more sure that it will. I guess. Probably a waste of money for this one, but whatever. It's still a useful spell, so upgrading it is a good idea. So, let's go to level 13, Epic. Alright, so they're sending a lot of goblins, and then they might actually damage our heroes, but once the units come, they're not gonna be able to overwhelm us with sheer numbers. It's really the fire goblins that we'll have to be concerned about, then the black ones, but as long as we get the dragon into position, things will go well. The angel is... okay, alright, they also have bombers on this level, so the bombers are gonna make it harder for our regular troops. Once again, the dragon is perfect for this, because he can be here and attack this area, killing the bombers and the black goblins. The angel kind of teleports from here to here, so if the black goblin is standing right here, the angel teleports here, doesn't hit the black goblin, but the black goblin kills the angel, so a bit less convenient, but we still need to use all of that non-elemental power we can get. Alright, we're using our heroes right now to advance a bit, but let's actually send them back now. Now our units are gonna be the ones handling this. And I think there's gonna be... the lightnings are probably gonna be more frequent than the hard mode. Okay, hold on a second. Alright, so our dragon is here. Oh, I was confused as to why the angel wasn't moving, but the angel is just is already attacking. Let's get back to the chat. Thundercats. Another... I assume it's a game, but I never heard of it. I do like the castles in Epic War 4 more and how they look than Epic War 3, as I said already. But they blend in more with the background, like the trees, and then our units are in the foreground fighting, that makes it easy to differentiate between units and background, and that is something that the game actually does pretty well. Alright, so let's see how... Ooh, there's already black goblins. I think we need to do something about that if we want to survive. There we go, level 4 meteor. All black goblins and all red goblins in the area are dead. Can you kill that bomber before the bomber actually decides to do damage? No, you're just going to attack... Oh, you're just gonna attack behind you. You guys retreat. Yeah, Epic War 5 is going to be simpler in that regard. And while being simple generally works to Epic War 5's detriment, there are nice things about it. Also, what are Sylphs doing in the front lines? Ah, they killed all of our frontliners, and then they got to our Sylphs. So yeah, that's why this level's gonna take a while. There's bombers, a lot of red goblins, and even the black ones come pretty often. Yeah, it's nice that the War Tigers can attack from a distance, but if the goblins get to them... I mean, in all fairness, if the goblins get to anyone, they're gonna die, unless it's a Titan. If it's a Titan, they'll be damaged, but we have a healing spell here that is good enough to even heal Titans. So, you know, I would assess how good these maxed out Titans are, but they're fighting goblins, so it's a joke. So we're nearing max mana again. And I should have upgraded the mana instead of the meteor, I realized that, because if we had more mana we could save up more and then use like multiple meteors in succession if we had to. See, I killed them all, but they also wiped out everyone who was there on my end, and now we have to fight all the way back here. Huh. Alright, back to the chat. Did I really miss a Black Goblin? Definitely hope... That would set us back. Especially with the Angel being dead. Something... I wasn't paying attention at the time, but it probably happened just as I said. The Angel teleported and that got hit by a bunch of goblins, maybe even a black one. Seeing it turn around makes me cringe, come on. Also, there's so many goblins here. Even all the Sylphs and Valkyries aren't able to just kill them because they're falling from the sky, and there's more and more by the second. Alright, but it's meteor time. Ooh, all of them. I wish I could hit the bombers as well as the goblins, but they didn't stand in such an arrangement. I hit all the black ones, yeah, there's not a black goblin here anymore. Thankfully. Oh, another one though. So yeah, this is just a level that's gonna take a while, that's the thing. At least, the one redeeming factor of this level is we're gonna get a lot of money for it. And I think we all understand that basically, right now, it's just about how long until the dragon gets there. And sometimes we might have to use a meteor to save the dragon, because bad things may happen otherwise. I really hope it doesn't, because, as I said, it's our only saving grace. Having the dragon and having him eventually make his way to the castle and start doing damage, that's really the only thing that can allow us to win. Okay, that is horrifying. Thankfully that... No! Okay. I'm doing a preemptive heal because the goblin was right here, but thankfully he didn't even hit the dragon to begin with. Yeah, Phantom Ghosts might be better for this one because there's 12 of them and only 5 War Tigers. I even considered Mad Bulls, but I thought that they're pretty slow and Phantoms just in general attack more effectively. Now if you notice, we have heroes on the front lines right now. I just wanted to kind of speed things up, but I'm afraid we might not be able to. I'm afraid the dragon's gonna stop like all the time, and we'll just have to use the bug that he inches slightly forward before attacking to eventually get him to the castle. Yeah, now the heroes should flee. Especially when Vigraf almost died there. Let's see. So... Oh, I should have built... Okay, let's build the tower, because the tower did help us last time. I should have upgraded it, see? But I didn't realize that all of that money actually was going to not be enough after we got the 2 titans. I thought, oh, well, with this money we can upgrade everything and still have some left over, but that's not quite how it turned out. And I think that if we upgraded the tower, it might actually, you know, assassinate these goblins. But as it stands right now, when they fall, they still have some health. And we have to stop and hit them. Yeah, the Thunder Crystal would move slowly, but it would attack all around it, which might be useful against these goblins. And then if we use the healing spell on it enough, that might also help. The problem with the Thunder Crystal... Come on, dragon, please be faster. The problem with the crystals overall, the Thunder Crystal and the Healing Crystal in Epic War 3 in my eyes, there's only one of them when we use them. And, you know, they're not nearly as good as the Titans are. They're slow. They have health and damage going for them, but it's not good enough to justify taking them when they're so slow and there's only one of them. I think there should be 3 crystals. And that's, well, like, if so, then they may actually become useful. And also, this is just a personal gripe, but I'm not a big fan of their design. They're just crystals, and I think there are definitely more creative units in the game. Inferno would go back and forth like this between all the goblins, but I do agree that he would have a better chance of making it to the castle soon, but sadly, unlike the dragon, he is very, very vulnerable to all of these goblins. I mean, the red and black ones, of course. More so than the black ones. Oh, Angel is back. I forgot about you, but Angel is definitely not going to join in the action anytime soon. This is a Protect the Dragon, the level. He protect, he attack, but most importantly, it takes him 10 billion years to attack the things that he actually needs to attack. The castle. Popo actually did some damage to this already, also let's make sure the Black Dragon doesn't get to the Black Goblin doesn't get to the dragon. These are probably made by Popo shots. I'm tempted to send him forward, because he's not going to get close enough for the Fire and the Black Goblins to start hitting him. But we will maybe have to heal him eventually due to the regular goblins, because he doesn't have enough health to just be completely invincible against them. However, oh come on, it missed the goblin. I will say though, he's level 5, and I'm pretty sure he has the max health of all the heroes. So we may see that he actually stands his ground against these goblins pretty effectively. Right, the black goblin is still there. We missed him with the meteor, but he is not close to the dragon yet. And I think the dragon's actually gonna kill him right here, or at least damage him. Max level dragon, by the way, doesn't kill a goblin in one shot. Oh, that doesn't... See, that doesn't even hit him, and then he's gonna move either forward or backwards. If he moves back, he's probably gonna heal just by doing nothing. Okay, he moved forward. Now, as long as the dragon actually isn't too stupid about this, we can destroy him, and I think he died right there. There we go. Let's see. See, the tank, if the tank had a larger explosion radius, it would be great for this level. But I guess in the context of the entire game, it doesn't need a large explosion level because it can already crowd control very well, just not really against a swarm of goblins, I would say. It will still be good, definitely. But as soon as it gets to the near enough to start hitting the castle, I think the goblins are gonna move in and probably kill it. Okay, there's a black goblin. I have a feeling I might not even need to meteor him because it's getting closer to the dragon, and the dragon is actually facing the right direction, thankfully. So, and apparently this time one hit was enough. Was he already injured by the time the dragon attacked, or maybe like the previous time the dragon missed with some of the poison? Probably. Alright, 240 again, but we don't really have much to spend this on. Let's Berserk. That will help against the red goblins. Probably not enough to hit the castle though. Where's Popo? I sent him forward, he's here. But I think it's unlikely that his... Oh, this one hit. But in general, it's unlikely that his shard hits the castle because it hits all of these goblins that are flying. Yeah, like this one. Ah, yeah, probably a crit. Okay, dragon, please face the right. I mean, you're gonna sit on him now, but the angel might have even damaged him. Anyway, it seems he's dead now. Let's do another berserk. Yeah, berserk. I'm pretty sure it does not affect the castle, but it's always a minor bonus against the red goblins, and even the black ones whenever the dragon is attacking. Yeah, BG makes sense. He is, after all, the background character of this level. No, he is... That's not true at all. He is the main villain of this level, but... let's get rid of him. I think when we were doing this on hard mode, I'm pretty sure we bled them out of black goblins. I might be misremembering. Maybe I'm thinking about horses, but I thought that when we played this on hard mode, we bled them out of black goblins. Definitely not gonna happen on this level anytime soon, but eventually it might. Alright, the Phoenix is pretty good on this. Yeah. If only they didn't throw goblins like this. See, the fact that they send out regular goblins, throw them like this, and also have them rain down from here, makes it that no single thing is extremely effective against them, and you need kind of everything you can get. Phoenix is definitely a forgettable spell in this game. It's one of the main spells, maybe even the best spell, with the best attack spell in Epic War 3. Alright, Black Goblin is here again. By the time we have max mana, there might even be a second one, and then we'll be glad to use them. Let's see. I mean, use the meteor. Hey Jim, and I have not yet tried Life is Strange. I might try it on a stream. That is possible. Okay, yeah, the bombers do interfere a bit, but actually not as much as they could. Especially since there's much less of them than on level 12, where they're being thrown out of horses, and this rate of sending bombers is kind of like if we had bombers. They'd be pretty rare, and that's what makes them, you know, a bit questionable as units in this game. As like not as units, but as units that we use, because I would think there would need to be more of them to really make a difference. And you can tell here that this is just a minor hindrance to us, not anything strong. Like the red goblins and the black goblins are the where it's at. Wait, why is there multiple YouTube tabs? Okay, there we go. Oh, the dragon took damage. Maybe it was from a black goblin, but I wasn't paying attention. It was actually kind of scary. Okay, so now with a couple heal spells, we can get him to normal. There we go. I'll leave it like this. No need to get him back up to perfect, because with all these goblins, he wouldn't be perfect anyway in any foreseeable future. Yes, we now have, if we scroll all the way to the right, towards the enemy castle, the dragon is finally here. Ooh, that actually didn't do... That did very minor damage to that goblin. Well, surely the second one is gonna kill him as soon as the dragon freaking attacks the right place. And that's not going to happen this year. Right, yes, the hissing sound that, as we recently found out, as I recently found out, as you guys told me, was also the death sound from Epic War 5. Alright, yeah, fair enough. Hey, vibe checker. Yeah, a lot of the time the goblin is alive, but like over here and not fighting, until the dragon is right here, and then the goblin... The first hits that the black goblin does are already against the dragon, and so that doesn't leave a lot of time. But usually, you know, the dragon is smart enough to at least knock him back beforehand, like this. Yeah, see, minor crowd control. And now that the dragon is past this area, with the raining goblins, he's actually gonna turn around a lot less often. He'll still turn around due to these goblins, but not quite as much. And that is great news. We're actually gonna beat this level and all the other ones in the stream. Ooh, all of them are gonna explode on the Valkyries. It will be so satisfying if the dragon just exploded them all from a distance. Alright. At this point, I guess Berserk all the way. 20 seconds of critical damage. With the dragon, it's great against fire goblins and black goblins. Because, you know, the dragon doesn't just hit once. He hits, like, his poison hits multiple times, each time dealing some damage, and so sometimes a black goblin comes and only gets hit by one or two of those. Or gets knocked back to not hit by the rest, but with Berserk, it is still enough to kill him. And I don't need to use much meteors right now. Is that... Okay, there is a black goblin there, I can see him. It kind of looks like an outline for those red goblins, but you can't fool me. I hope he's dead. Yeah, he's probably dead now. The dragon with Berserk was too much for him to handle. So yeah, all of these other units, including the Angel, they don't actually do a lot. It's all the dragon and Popo's spikes. I mean, these guys eventually get to the castle, And they can do a bit of damage here, but then bombers come out and... unless we get a lucky hit like we did right about now, things look bleak for us. See, we've been able to actually siege the castle now. And now we'll see some of their revenge waves. I'm pretty sure that they're just... Ooh, Black Goblin. Yeah, our entire thing here is dead. The dragon wasn't quite there yet, but at least this allowed the dragon to advance some more. Oh yeah, if we could use Tyrant Lord Ball, he would be absolutely great against this level. Dragon? Dragon? Thank you. I actually think even without Berserk, one drop by the dragon is enough to kill the Black Goblin, which is interesting. I mean, it makes sense in real life. You'd hardly be able to survive something like that, but... interesting game design-wise. Some of our heroes are here again. And that is how I intend this, because right now we can actually siege. Let's heal some of our frontliners. Black Goblin's probably gonna appear soon. Yep, there he is. I wonder if we can... No, we can't. Oh well. Okay. Dragon, do something. There we go, so he was full health, and now... No, he's not dead, he still had some health, but... combined with the poison, he did die. I don't know about... I mean, yes, it would be satisfying, but... Why goblins? Why hit goblins with that sword when you can hit literally anyone? You can hit a gigantic group of Yetis and they're gonna fall apart like Legos. You can hit a bunch of heroes, I don't know, you know... You could hit a diverse army consisting of goblins and larger units. That would probably be the most satisfying. There we go. So we have a revenge wave of red goblins. All probably gonna be destroyed by the dragon here. Yeah. The red goblins, it would make sense for the red and black goblins to have the same amount of health, because the black goblin doesn't need to have more health than the red goblin, he just needs to be immune to virtually all things. But as we see here, since the dragon killed all of those red goblins with one shot, the black goblin does have more health. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Yetis also explode into parts, that's why I brought them up. Let's see... Berserk? See, now the dragon can actually hit this... Ooh, this is a revenge wave of black goblins. They did kill our front line, but with Berserk, our dragon annihilated them. There's a funny revenge wave. I don't know if... It should be here, right? I could have sworn there was a revenge wave of bombers on this level. But we aren't seeing any. Yeah, I think we just... I just missed some of the revenge waves because... I'm sure there would be more than two. I've seen the black goblin revenge wave and the red goblin revenge wave. Alright, and we got a lot more, enough to amend for our mistakes. So, what did we want to upgrade last time? The mana altar, of course. What else? Well, this we're not doing because it's useless, we're only doing it after completing everything else. How about some spells? We can max out the tower, even though it is pretty expensive for what it's actually worth. Fortress, not really worth it in my eyes, but Meteor, of course. Phoenix, we could finally max out the Phoenix, see how well it does. Then... Alright, the heroes. We can max out Simon and Cassandra, but I don't think we're gonna use them anyway, because... it's just not as good. Okay, then let's go by the list. Comet, sure, why not? Also, Ice Blast, I guess. Gate, not needed yet, I guess. Rage, we could. I don't... Okay, we do not... Well, no, okay, no, we do have Rage equipped. Okay, so yeah, upgrading it is important. Rain of Arrows and Thunderbolt. And that is all we could upgrade for now. Really what's left is just some spells, Titans, fortress, like castle defense, and this useless upgrade. So now let's go on to the Big Bang. And we don't need Titans at all for this. Phantom Ghosts. We just need damage for this. Probably Succubi instead of Sylphs. Nah. The Dwarf Engineer should definitely have more damage than they do. Let's see. Untamed Beast. No. Mighty Guardians. They are slow, but... Actually, how about the Bombers? I mean, yes, there's not gonna be a lot of them, but they will do pretty consistent damage and they're fast. So they are probably gonna be able to do more in the long run than even the Mighty Guardians. And the final unit? Okay, there's the tank, 3 and 145, against Sylphs, 6 and 130. I think Sylphs would be... Okay, what am I talking about? It's a big target, of course we need archers. We need archers probably instead of the bombers. Yeah, Forest Hunters and Elf Snipers, because they are single target damagers. They are gonna be where it's at. And I guess we can try out Phoenix Strike too, but this level is really not the one to try it out on. So, stop the Big Bang on hard. Alright. Oh, I completely missed the message way up in the chat about you dropping your fries. Wait, okay, they're actually attacking us now. Interestingly enough, the Dwarf Engineers are coming to attack. I'm so scared. I didn't think I said Bing Bang this time, but I did say it last time. Maybe I did this time too, I don't know. The Bing Bang level. The best level in the game purely because of the name. Oh, I wish it would hit the other one too, because now all of us are gonna go flying in the air. But it's not like they're extra powerful bombers or anything, they're just regular goblins. They damage just a bit. And we can easily make it back. Ah, okay, that makes sense. There are bombers in the Revenge Wave. But it's just I remembered, like a while ago I was playing, like maybe a year ago or probably more than a year ago, but I thought I was playing this level and... Well, I mean level 13 on Epic, and I thought there was a Revenge Wave of bombers and I found it weird. And that's how I remember it, but maybe I'm mistaken. Ooh, see how quickly we're doing this because of our insane damage? Now we are gonna die now, but that's okay because... Not only did we almost... They're still... Wow! So it seems that max level Vigraf and Kara are actually... can survive a bomb. I thought the bomb would kill everyone, even the Titans, but... That's actually surprising. Oh no, drop... Okay, if this level dropped bombers from the sky, then it would actually be a formidable level, and a good one at that. It would be kind of like level 12, with the bombers coming out of the horse. But not only are the bombers now there, and you can't just kill the horse and they stop coming, they're just gonna be there all the time. There's also a giant bomb that's gonna destroy your castle. That would make the level so much better and more intense. Yeah, absolutely. Alright, this time we didn't get nearly as much money, but we can upgrade something. Not the Titans or anything, but... I guess at this point we need to upgrade the shield, because we might have to use it for level 16. We'll see, we'll see. Time stop next. Then the Titan... I mean, the castle defense is still gonna be kind of important for when we're actually fighting close battles. But I don't know how many close battles we're yet to fight. Like level 15, it is literally not... On level 15, there is nothing that can attack us enough to kill us. We have to kill Tyrant Lord Baal, but he only sends Mad Bulls and Bombers at us. So now we're doing Big Bang on Epic. Let's see how many more bombs this has, although I don't know. See, the hard one, I think it has more bombs than one, but we just destroyed the castle before the next ones could appear. Yeah, just... You know, I don't remember, I might have seen someone suggest this. That's probably how I know, like how I remember this, but wouldn't it be interesting if you had a level where the enemy castle was throwing things at you like the goblins from Goblin Madness? But instead of goblins, it would be great Diabloses. Just spinning while flying in the air. That would be so unrealistic and so fun. Also, I don't know how we were damaged there, but it's probably because of the bombers. Yeah, they are the dwarf engineers can't damage us this much. Let's see if this is any harder than hard mode. I don't know. I think I said Big Bang, but saying Big Bang, it's really similar with Bing Bang, Bing Bang, Big Bang. So, like at this point, I think, like personally, I can't unhear it. Okay, all of our Phantom Ghosts just went kaboom. Okay, yeah, this bomb is not going to do any better than the last one, as far as how far it got. But the castle still has quite a bit of health. And this time I was gonna heal the heroes like last time, but they did actually die this time. Either this was a more powerful bomb, or they were already damaged enough so that they can die. So that they died after the bomb, well, otherwise they wouldn't have. Either one. Yeah, the bomber just attacked and then the Phantom almost died and then the Dwarf Engineer finished him off. So this bomb is gonna make it further because we don't have our entire army here and our heroes didn't even want to go forward, but without the shield we will have the trouble that each time our heroes die, they come back slower. So if they have enough bombs, it is actually possible that they eventually overwhelm us because our heroes are dead too long, but we're damaging the castle, and I'm not going to, like, unlike I would in normal mode, I'd first tell them to attack the bomb and then the castle. But here, if they're past the bomb and attacking the castle, so be it. I mean, that's perfect because we need to deal damage to the castle. Because they're gonna keep sending bombs, but they're not gonna send another castle at us. It's not Epic War 1. Okay, this one is exploding now. This one is... oh! It's weird, because the bomb was like right here, it didn't get these, so it doesn't have that long of a range. Or it has a long range, like, to the left but not to the right somehow, I don't know. So we're damaging the castle this time faster than we're damaging the bomb. Let's actually all go here. I know that when I say something like this, it ends in disasters, but let's all go here and kill the bomb first. Because, first of all, we'll see how many more bombs keep appearing. And second, even if no more bombs appear, I want to kill the bomb first, then the castle. Now, the experiment I'm gonna try out now is this one. As the bomb is exploding, I'm gonna heal. And we'll see if maybe the healing is going to come in between the bomb's explosion and save some of our units. If not, then the bomb definitely is more powerful in this, in hard mode, as opposed to in epic mode. No, we still died, but I should have used it later, because it started with insignificant damage, then moved on to actually damaging us. Another bomb, alright. This time we can actually use our max level arrow tower. And once it starts hitting the bomb, I'm pretty sure it's gonna do a lot of damage to it. especially if we use Berserk, which I'm gonna use definitely, because even here, while only some of our units are attacking, it's still gonna do a big difference as far as the... It's gonna make a big difference as far as the bomb goes. Not as far as the castle goes, but right now we don't care about the castle. Another Berserk. So yeah, at this point, it's consistently doing like 200 damage with each shot, and that is definitely significant. All of us go here to kill the bomb. There's another one, but don't worry, we're also doing damage to the castle, so this is actually not gonna be a problem. And after killing all these bombs, we are gonna get a lot of money. So yeah, imposing these restrictions on how we play these levels that are overall easy does make the levels more fun. Yeah, at this point our heroes actually come back slowly. I think I'm not gonna mess around anymore. I am immediately going to just tell them to attack the castle, because they might have like 100 bombs coming our way. We're not gonna kill every one of them. Okay, Berserk. Popo's attack with Berserk is so satisfying. Yeah, this bomb is already on the brink of destruction. Let's see how soon they send the next one. I mean, by all available... Ooh, see, that might actually work for us. It didn't, but it would have had the highest chance of working. Maybe, yeah, this bomb probably is truly the a buffed up one compared to the hard mode. But yeah, they are sending another bomb, but I thought there was a bigger pause this time. Maybe it was confirmation bias. Yeah, at this point, let's just assault and not mess around. And if you guys circumvent, if you guys, yeah, like this, just attack the castle now. We need to get it down where we can easily destroy it as soon as we want to. So assault everyone. Oh, see, and this one, there was no pause this time. I mean, there was a much smaller pause, and also revenge wave. So I wonder why that happened. I wonder why there's like an element of randomness. Also, can please kill this bomb before Vigraf responds? We don't want to lose him twice, like immediately, one after another. And now we're berserking this bomb, we're berserking this bomb, and we're damaging the castle. Although there are bombers damaging us too. Too late. Wow. Yeah. Bombers might be the only revenge wave on this level. I mean, I haven't seen a revenge wave with a bomb yet. Like where a horn triggers and they send another bomb. Kind of like on level 10 they sometimes like the revenge waves on level 10, hard and epic, are titans. But on this one it seems it's just bombers and they just send bombs regularly. Okay. Even more actually assault everyone, but yeah, even more. It got even further. Okay, Vigraf, do not get hit by that bomb. I will be severely disappointed if you get hit by that bomb. Good. Kira actually didn't even get hit by that bomb either. And they are still sending another. So at this point, yeah, not caring about the bombs anymore. Just kill the castle. Actually, send the heroes back, because the fact that they're dead and new units aren't spawning affects our success rate a lot. So send the heroes back. Don't send them forward, and then just have the units kill the bombs and the castle. There we go. This time I ain't gonna lose. I am confident about my plan. And the fact that this level doesn't offer anything hard enough to be a problem, even if we take risky actions. Another one. See, that revenge wave was of bombers, but right before it, another bomb came. I wonder how many. I wonder if it's like 10 of them and we can realistically bleed them out of bombs, or if it's like 50 and we should just not bother trying. I'm not gonna bother trying. I'm just gonna, at this point, assault until we beat them. And by that I mean, of course, kill the castle. But It is interesting to see how many bombs we can kill in the meantime. Alright, everyone assault? It's not confidence, it's just that I've calculated the risks. Totally. Also, let's heal these guys because a bomber is gonna destroy them. Hey, you showed that bomber. And by the way, I've already recorded some videos of other Flash games. I'll make it a series. Can we save any of them? Almost, but no, we can't. Okay, but oh, it also killed those guys. Okay, the castle's almost dead, so not a problem. Oh wait, I just realized I didn't. Why were heroes there? I must have pressed assault and didn't realize that I needed to send the heroes back. But yeah, I'm gonna make a Flash game series, basically. I'm gonna record most Flash games, but some, like the Epic War series, will play on streams. And as far as streams go, we still have Epic War 5 to play, and after that, and I also think I might wanna try out, just showcase a mod that I kind of made as far as balancing goes, and not just balancing, but we'll see. But the thing is, after that, what shall we play? And you guys have already suggested some games, so I'm going to basically have a poll in the server as to what games to play next after this on streams. So we finally destroyed the castle. Did not bleed them out of bombs because the next one was coming, but still got a lot of gold for this. Both loot and bonus. Alright, with this we can max out time stop. We cannot max out time stop, interestingly enough. It's literally shield but slightly worse because of the mana cost, but it costs more. Okay, well at this point I guess let's defend our castle. Oh, right. Yeah, let's defend our castle here. Big castle defense, medium castle defense, and of course small castle defense. As much as we can. Myth Wars. Alright, I'll make sure to remember that. It's interesting because it seems that there has been quite a bit of these Flash games in this genre, but overall the genre is not very well known, and right now it's not quite popular. The current indie games, like, there is none that are in this genre. So that's gonna be interesting. We still have Tyrant Lord Ball. Okay, so for Tyrant Lord Ball, let's see. Lord of Fire still level 1. Now I forgot his weaknesses on hard mode, so I'm going to just experimentally see what they are. Okay, arrows, magic, and I guess explosion. Let's see. Hard. Oh, and I'll be right back, meanwhile, while our units are spawning. Alright, I am back, and it seems that the last... Actually, no, it seems some of our sylphs died. I was gonna say the last of our units are spawning, but... Alright. Oh, Bobo was all the way over there. Oh wow, he even damaged... Oh wow, that's actually hilarious. So, let's test out... Let's test some things out. Let's have all of us gather... Okay, so magic. Magic does damage to him, okay. And it does pretty significant damage to him. How about arrows? None of them reached because they were all attacking the bomber. But at least the succubus is not gonna be in the way now. Okay, arrows also do hit. How about explosions? Oh, Popo died and then came back. Okay, I must have been gone for longer than I thought. Oh, by the way, we can do this. I love that. Okay, so wait. What is this nonsense? We just saw that he took damage from arrows and now apparently he resists arrows? He does not resist explosions. Retreat, tanks, you're gonna blow up our whole plan. So, since we can't damage him with the arrows, we're just gonna make it so that no bombers pass through this line of arrows. There we go. So, at this point, our final test... Really, we should have brought orangutans for this to check melee, but we can just... I'm gonna do, or try to do what you suggested and bait out... Actually, yeah, I'm gonna bait out a hit from him and then get some units. Okay, like this, and then... Okay, no, that wasn't enough to bait out a hit. Okay, now he's hitting. Oops, I didn't... Okay, I miscalculated that. Ooh, now their bulls are coming. You know what? Let's just assault. For now. Except the heroes, these two. And then all gather over here. So, you guys stay way out of trouble. Or die to bombers. You guys... Let's try that again. So, I'm going to send the War Tigers forward. And the Phantoms... over here. Okay, that didn't work. But he does resist melee. Wait, what? He resisted one of those swings, but not the other? How does that work? Is one of them melee, but the other like... something stupid like explosions? Okay, I'm actually genuinely confused here. Okay. What about the Phantom Ghost? We'll eventually get a Phantom under there. And then we'll get to see whether the Phantoms... Oh, okay, this is perfect. He's attacking that side. So, Phantoms, come on and let's check to see if he is immune to your slashes. He is. Okay, so Phantoms and the War Tigers, get out of here. Kill that bomber. Kill that bomber. Come on. Okay. Now let's just send the ranged units over here with Popo. And not have them go forward, please. The tanks are probably gonna blow the entire thing up because they... it makes sense they shoot explosions, but also they don't have as much range as the others do. So tanks retreat. Sylphs, do not get too close, please. You're getting too close, Sylphs. Sylphs, retreat. Now forward. And the fact that we're all being hit by those... by the mini meteors from the sky doesn't help either. Okay. Berserk again. See, we're doing significant damage to him like this. He is gonna die, interestingly enough, much sooner than we would win like level 13 or even level 14, interestingly enough, because he's just... if you know what to do, he's not that intimidating of a boss. He still looks intimidating. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, at this point, even if he does get a hit off, I think we're fine. Yeah, he's getting a hit off, but he died before he could even swing that sword. And now, let us attack. With everyone, that is. Yeah, it's weird. It's like, you'd think all melee units would be the same, but apparently some specific hits work and some don't. That's just weird. Alright. Yeah, the bomber sent the tiger flying and then just only to be sliced in the air. Also, yeah, there is a revenge wave with an inferno, interestingly enough. Let's heal, especially for our backliners, because they need to deal some of that delicious critical damage. There we go. He did destroy our front lines, but he died immediately. I wonder what the epic revenge waves are gonna be. It's interesting, so like if a goblin is over there and Ball takes a swing, would the goblin die? Because, you know, I at first just thought that he just hit the ground, which would kind of make sense, but if he hits everyone in the air too, then he would also be crucial for level 12 with the Iron Horse, because he'd hit the bombers in the air. Yeah, if Ball could move, this would be much more tough, and it would actually be a more interesting level, like many of these are. You get the gist of this game's balancing. Still one of the best in the series, and very fun to explore. Okay, not that much gold, but we can max out our castle defense. We now have the max castle defense, and so 2,500 or 2,500, I guess. 5,000 and... Whoa, I would expect this to be 10,000, but sure. So now this is 15,000 bonus. And if I had to guess, I would say that the initial castle health we had was 5,000. So now we're up to 20,000. That or 10,000. It's just... if it was 10,000, then this bonus would be way too weak. Alright. We still have to beat him on Epic. And I'm pretty sure he doesn't actually have immunities on Epic. So let's see. We're definitely not bringing the tanks. We will bring the archers. They're single damagers. We're not gonna bring the war tigers. Phantoms, I don't know. It would be hard to get them in there. I think we just need more range units for this one. Succubi. Pixies would be good for healing from meteors, actually. This is the one level in which Pixies would actually be pretty good. And the Angel, actually. Because the Angel doesn't get close for a while. She attacks in a distance and hurts Ball, but only then, due to the glitch that makes the dragon on level 13 get to the castle eventually, she eventually gets close enough to Ball where Ball hits her. But that is going to be worth it. So... level 15 on Epic. Now, if he still resists some of these things, I will have to change the layout. Or not, I mean, it's not like I would lose, it would just make the level a bit longer. But something tells me things are gonna go great, so... This time I'm not leaving, so if while the angel is deploying, Popo decides to go forth, die, come back and die again, then it's gonna be of my accord and not his. Because I'm sending him there. And I do not regret this. Okay, good. The bomber died. I don't think his supporters vary at all, like it's just bulls, succubi, and bombers. And then that weird inferno that came during the revenge wave. Probably, see, he would probably be scarier if we were trying to kill the castle without killing Baal. Then, you know, the inferno would come out and we'd have to deal with both of them. That would be scary, but when we killed him, an inferno after him is nothing. And yeah, it seems that the meteors are gonna be very frequent on this level. Ah, nice, it at least hit the bomber. Alright. Angel is 3/4 of the way here. And I mean, the elves are really slow for some reason. It kind of carries over from Epic War 3, but not as noticeable here, but still. Units with higher population, they're just... We have to wait longer for them than even units with really low population. Which, I mean, overall it makes sense, but of course units with low population also are in general stronger, and you'd think that it would balance out and, like, it would take the same amount of time for 15 elves to appear as it would for, like, 5 Yetis, but in reality it is not the same. Okay, my window is open. There's a bird surprisingly close by. I should probably close the window. Alright. Okay. Everyone? We could have gotten Cassandra too, but I think Cassandra has an iffy range situation. Oh, come on! Really? You're gonna take that? Well, at least the succubi and stuff are gonna be healed by... by the pixies. Okay, so we're already doing huge amounts of damage, but he has huge amounts of health, so... Okay, Sylphs, you're getting a bit too close. Sylphs, you're getting a bit too close. And now this is going to make them get close enough for Baal to start... Yep. And all of that... And he still only has taken this much damage. Oh, he gets healed by arrows. Wait, does he get healed by... Yeah, we established that his immunities are very weird. Like, on hard mode, he resisted these arrows, but didn't resist the Centaur/Elf Archer arrows. Is it, like... Is he gonna take damage from the Centaur/Elf Archer damage now, but heal from the tower? Let's see. I don't know about all you just said, Jim, but the Angel definitely is a useful asset to our team here. Let's see, so yeah, he does take damage from that. Retreat. Okay. Once again, all of us except the heroes. And maybe even Popo, like... If it was like with the horse or bomb, where Popo, like, shot here, but the Tyrant was like this large and all of his spikes hit, then it would be worth it. But as it is, it's just worth it to not have him and regenerate units faster. Alright, heal and berserk. It's just the meteors are overwhelming in this level. And now he's gonna attack. There's also lag now, which is a bit of a shame. And of course we could have just the angel doing all the work or something like that, but maybe it is worth it. Yeah, now the succubus got close enough, or it was the pixie, whatever. Okay, that was close. Everyone retreat, but the angel can stay here. And berserk perma activated. Yeah, this is level 15 on epic. It is pretty... He just has a lot of health. On hard mode it was so easy to defeat him, as we just did, but on epic, definitely a bit of a pickle. With all these meteors, like the meteors are the real perpetrators of this level, because when we have an army here, and it's just out of his reach, then a meteor falls, it throws one of our units over here, and then he attacks because of it. That's what's real rough. And by the way, it would be funny if we never sent any units and just berserked. Eventually he would die from the meteors. Unless he constantly heals, but I don't think so. So eventually he would just... the meteors would kill him, but it would take so long that I don't think anyone wants to play that. Alright. Now we do need you to get a bit farther, because you're inching closer and it is gonna become dangerous, so there we go. Just stay here. Although it's gonna make it a bit harder to hit the succubi. Ooh, berserk of course. He absorbs melee. Okay, so that means that... these arrows from the arrow tower are considered melee. I guess it's because they're so big and they're more like spears than arrows. Because he definitely didn't absorb these two guys as arrows. Or girls, whatever. Let's... we don't really have a lightning or ice bolt or even a comet for these. I'm not gonna waste a meteor on them, but eventually the angel is gonna destroy them like this. Or the meteors from the small meteors, the comets, whatever, falling from the sky are gonna destroy the succubi first. So we are doing damage. Just wish it was faster. We've regenerated the archers, so now let's send the archers here. And with shield, the meteors wouldn't be able to knock us back, so that would be nice, but I am playing... like, I'm playing all that I can realistically play without shield. Okay, that was dangerous. That was dangerous. Oh my goodness, the meteors are so annoying. Okay, he didn't hit. So that means we can kind of continue on with these guys. And they're probably gonna do more damage in the, you know, all things considered, than people like Sylphs and Succubi, because they are the snipers, they're not the magic crowd controllers. Ooh, there's also Succubi. Succubi are actually gonna mess us up real bad. Everyone retreat. Okay, maybe not the angel now, but I was scared there. Okay, Succubus is dead. And he is like halfway dead now, so... Also, Angel, you are inching too close. Berserk. We'll do everything we can with this army. Okay, I was gonna heal the angel because I knew he was going to attack, but not quite in time. Okay, now let's send our magic units here. Oh, this is probably explosion damage. I think the sylphs are going to be very vulnerable to it. But we have to try. Right into the pile, but they are alive, so... What's the centaur doing here? Okay, you guys retreat for now. And you guys are gonna do the damage. Yeah, most of these aren't actually... Okay, that Succubus was on the verge of summoning his sword. But... most of these... most of the meteors don't actually do enough of an effect to make things risky for us. Forgot to recast Berserk. Alright. This is, by the way, while the angel is regenerating, and these guys are also regenerating. And we are getting them down significantly. They are getting a bit too far, though. Berserk again. It seems they might actually be more effective in the long run, because there's a lot of the shooters, and because of that, some of them, like, it's more likely that one of them is going to wander close enough to trigger his attack, but with these guys there's not as many of them, so they're easier to kind of keep away from him. The meteors do eventually damage them enough to kill them, though. Yeah, this is actually great. Let's send the angel in there too, along with this small magical army. He might be. That might be. Yeah, it seems that even with Berserk, even if we don't count Berserk, they are doing quite a lot of damage, and it seems that it's quite a bit more than the arrow guys were doing. So he probably is weak against magic. Let's also send him some arrows. And he is dead. Now everyone can go. Other than the poor magical souls who died due to those meteors. Let's see what the revenge waves of this one are gonna be. If there was a one Inferno last time. Actually, let's all gather, like, over here. Oh no, there is meteors, so they're standing over here might not be the best idea. Ah, so many of them just pounding into our army. And there's a Succubus there. Vigraf, please hit her. Come on, okay, our own Succubus did it. And we are going to use Berserk whenever we need to. But right now I just want to make sure our army survives. This is the second to last level, but we also haven't yet done Magic Army on Epic. That's gonna be something, so... Okay, there's bombers, an inferno. I guess makes sense. Guys, can you like... Can you ranged guys please step away from there? There's multiple infernos this time around. But I think we're still gonna be able to kill them without too many problems. Ah, there's Succubi as well. But one of them is already dead, so... And there's probably gonna be a third one with the... Because I'm sure there is at least one more revenge wave. Ah, he's strong to arrows, I forgot. But I just did this as a protective measure. Yeah, let's see what the final revenge wave, or the final 2 revenge waves. I know there's not gonna be 3, but it's probably gonna be another inferno, yeah. Oh, we can't hit them with our arrows and the sylph bolts. The angel has to do it, or our heroes, I guess. And our own Succubi, but they're actually kinda dead now. So if an inferno comes out right now, we are a bit defenseless against it. Or him, or whatever. So, the next college semester is starting for me on Monday, so that is going to be fun. I'm not completely sure, I'm probably not going to stream next weekend because of that, but I'm sure once everything's figured out. There was not a revenge wave apparently, so nice. Yeah, I'm sure when everything's figured out it can still be weekly or bi-weekly, and we did get a lot of gold for it, even though we can only really use it at this point on Titans. Yeah, I guess let's upgrade the Inferno a bit. He is now level 3. Attack 450. Not quite as much as these maxed guys, especially the Angel. The Angel is full on a glass cannon, but with a slightly weird attack pattern, so... The Inferno is also a glass cannon, but not quite as much, because his health is already the same. His health at level 3 is the same as the Angel's on level 5. Now, let's think about this magic army. On Epic, we need things that are... We're definitely gonna need the Angel. Is Dragon strong to magic? Yes, Dragon is strong versus magic, and he's level 5, so we're definitely gonna need him. And we're gonna need some crowd control in the form of Succubi and tanks. And I guess people like... Yeah, I guess we'll have people like... Sylphs and... Out of these two, since the Elf Sniper have a higher attack and there's more of them, I think they are the preferable choice here. That seems reasonable. I mean, our only melee units are Titans. But I don't think we're gonna need a lot of melee units for this one. We'll see, we'll see. Oh, damage plus 0. Yeah, this has got to be a bug. But we can't test it right now, but I'm sure that it does increase by all logical means. So, Magic Army on Epic. Yes, level 13, especially when it's on hard and epic, start it, wait until your heroes are on screen, assault, leave, come back after like a few hours, and you will have won the level with a lot of gold. So do that a couple times and you can max everything out. Yeah, I mean, level 13 is definitely by far the most valuable, but the others also do give a lot if we compare it to the non-challenge levels. Okay, I have a feeling you guys probably should stay out of harm's way for now. Even Popo, just in case. Alright, so right now it's just the Valkyries and the Sylphs. We could have Valkyries, I just didn't think that they would... I don't know, maybe we should have had Valkyries. Yeah, having frontliners would probably be important for this, but not so important that it's like everything depends on it, because we have Titans. Yeah, you get a lot of gold and you don't have to do anything. If it wasn't for that level, grinding would be too tedious in this game, so I'm not complaining. Alright, tank is here. Tank the ultimate Sylph Destroyer. Can't wait until you get to those Sylphs. Alright, so an angel is here. Now, I don't know if we played this. I don't think we played this before. We might have in the last stream, but if we did, we didn't beat it at least. So this Sylph is going to destroy this epic, quote-unquote epic, or in other words, differently colored Sylph, is going to destroy us all, which is why we need Titans and crowd control. Titans, both of our Titans are strong to magic, so, and we can heal them, so that's not going to be a problem when we're fighting the Sylph. But I guess their own angel is going to be a bit of a problem. Yeah, absolutely. The tank in Epic War 3 and 4, a very good crowd controller. And the tank in Epic War 5, useless. Nice, all of them just died because of the amazing damage the angel causes. Amazing, might I say, non-elemental damage. I don't know if their angel is equivalent to our maximum angel, but I think it's probably worse. Right? Berserk for the angel, because we do need to kill her as soon as possible. And then we will heal our Titans as far as the Sylph goes. Because while she shoots a lot of bolts, they're not all that damaging to the dragon especially. Alright, attack, and let's heal ourselves. Once the angel is back, like this. And we're already, okay, maybe not with the dragon, but... okay, their angel is retreating. Ours is basically full health. Also, I don't see the epic Sylph. I think we killed her. Yeah, the art was good, and overall, I think the art of most of Epic War 5 was really good and interesting. It's just that it is just, you know, gameplay-wise, not quite the same at all. Alright, their angel is dead, so now we can heal to our heart's content. And once the epic Sylph respawns, we will use Berserk. I am a bit worried about these revenge waves. They're gonna have angels. We dealt with the Infernos, but the angels are going to leap, and we don't have quite as much of a damage output this time around. Okay, definitely need some Berserk for this. You know, especially once the dragon gets closer and can actually damage that Sylph. They both are getting closer to each other because of the bug. Ooh, nice, the angel got a hit off from that. There's something similar in Epic War Saga. With Autoclicker, it was more interesting to play and automate specific level some materials. So, okay, okay, I need to pay attention to this. Berserk, first of all, we need as much damage as we can do to the units, and we're gonna put the rest of the money into healing. I think we're just gonna destroy the castle first and foremost, though. Yeah, GG. So in Epic War Saga, I assume that you made the grinding easier on yourself by using Autoclicker. I thought about doing something like that, yes, as long as the Autoclicker is easy to set up. Because I tried it with Epic War 2, and it's just there was an element of randomness that sometimes screwed it up a bit, but we'll see. Okay, so with more money, can't really upgrade the Great Diablos. Probably not gonna use him anyway, so let's sink this into the useless guild upgrade. So that we can say eventually we'll have everything completed, right? We do need the Grindfest achievement after all. I mean, we don't really need it, but we need it. Alright. Next is the Golden Angel, and level 16 on normal and hard. I don't know, like, apparently some of you guys were able to actually kill those bosses, or at least one of them, but I've never been able to, and it seems they have so much health that it's vain to even try. So I think we might need to have the shield for those. $80, $60, okay. Shield and meteor. And welcome back, Powerhouser. I'm preparing for level 16 on normal and hard by using the shield. And if we are to use the shield, it would probably be a good idea to use melee units so that they can truly circumvent the angel, because ranged units, it's going to be harder for them to actually not stop and keep firing at the angel, but get to the castle. So, Phantoms, War Tigers, Mighty Guardians, Valkyries, Inferno, aka Lord of Fire, and I guess our own angel. Probably. We could try the Untamed Beasts though, let's try that. Alright, final challenge. Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. Yeah, I don't know, I mean, it is a viable strategy to use all the titans with shield, but I do want to also use units that can damage the castle fast for the duration of the time that I can actually use the shield. For now, we're waiting for everyone to be there, and that's why we're not going forward, but let's hope that the Golden Angel isn't gonna go forward either. I'm pretty sure that I said 6 question marks. Okay, I might have confused this a bit. Whatever. It's not that matters. Okay, there we go. What do you think about this one, Jim? The super secret level. Yeah, it's one that once you beat level 12, the other challenges unlock, but not this one. Can you stop? Can you, like, stop? I don't entirely understand how the AI works here, but I definitely do not want her to attack until we have all of our troops. Now, 6 times question mark. She's actually retreating. See, if she knew what she was doing, she'd know she's much stronger than any of us will ever be and just advance and kill us all. Oh no, I probably shouldn't have said that into the microphone. She heard me. Okay, maybe not. Okay, all we really need right now is more Valkyries. Can you make up your mind? I mean, this is good for me, of course, as you sit there indecisively going back and forth, back and forth. We're moving in for the kill. No golden angels will ever roam the world of epic war again. Then again, that's only because you're gonna automatically vanish once the castle dies. We definitely wouldn't be able to kill you, but we will be able to kill the castle. Can you stop? Thank you. I love how she moves forward a bit, then stops and moves backward. And every time when like we become nervous about her moving forward, because she looks like she's gonna actually attack this time, nope, in all actuality she's just moving a tiny bit and then stopping. Yeah, that makes sense, but I mean, it's not like the strategy for beating this level is some obscure one, like Epic War 2 level 18. It's just that, I guess it's just that We have to use the shield and hope everything works out. I'm sending the slower units first. I know, like, the two heroes and the War Tigers are gonna immediately get there. So, assault and shield. There we go. This is a pretty impressive army that we have. Please, let's get through her as soon as possible so we can get to the castle. Okay, a lot of us did. That is great. Now we have to keep up the keep up the shield. I definitely hope that's what you heard there, because if not, you should probably get the fact that we have a max mana stock and an upgraded shield that lasts for 20 seconds. Wow, we already won. Yeah. Basically the perfect strategy for this level, I think. The Inferno wasn't even needed for this one. He didn't even get to actually participate. Yeah, she was trying to intimidate me. Little did that... nowhere did that go. Or whatever. Alright, and we got the achievement of slaying the Golden Angel. There is not an achievement for the hard and epic stages of that. I guess because, first of all, they don't want the one achievement to... I mean, one level to hog multiple achievements, and second... maybe not to spoil things? We'll see, we'll see. Now, for the Inferno, it's really... I think it's just the same strat. Do the same thing. It's gonna be slightly harder to get through him because he doesn't teleport, but he does move when he attacks, so I think the same strategy is still gonna work. The Golden Angel will only take damage from arrows and non-elemental. Alright, yeah. If she just sat still and didn't do anything the entire time, it would surely be possible to eventually kill her with archers and, you know, like dragon and angel, but since she attacks and then after she kills all of our units, before our units can come back and start damaging her again, the pixies heal her. That's what makes it so impractical to try to actually kill the Golden Angel. I have played Battle Gear. I have not played it in a really long while, but I do remember it. I remember that it was overall a pretty interesting game. But like, it's kind of in this style, but it definitely had major flaws with it that made it not the best in terms of balance, but still fun to play, and I do plan to play the game for the channel eventually. She respawns within 10 seconds. Wait, so you're saying that you actually went through the trouble to kill her, and then she respawned in 10 seconds and potentially stopped you from winning that game, and you had to kill her all over again? Yeah, Battle Gear was made by Belugarin Games, which also made the Strategy Defense series, and I do very much enjoy the first two games of that one, but the next one's not as much, and if you're familiar with the series, you know where that went. But yeah, okay, you had the shield active. Okay, but you actually did kill her. How long did that take? Also, let's see what meets us here. It's a giant Lord of Fire. It's the Lord of Dark Fire. Lord of Darkness. Now, any of our Titans would probably work here. I could bring the Great Diabolos here and have him eventually start hitting the castle. I don't think it is particularly... I think it's just a better thing to take the Lord of Fire, and since we're using shield, health isn't gonna matter as much, but it's gonna be easier for him to get through to the castle, and he's gonna do more damage to the castle once he's there. So that's that. He's not the only one here, but it's not pixies protecting him this time. It is enemy heroes. Now, interestingly enough, these enemy heroes, once there's enough of them, they actually go and attack you, kind of like the Mad Bulls in level 15, so it's like the logic by which many units in this game operate, but these are some that are actually pretty dangerous because they don't leave their ranged units behind. There is no ranged units here, so they all charge at once, unlike like Ape Mountain when only the orangutans or only the Yetis charge. These guys all charge and they are pretty strong if you're not prepared. Like this! But we now have 400 mana. We can assault. Alright, let's hope we don't take too much damage from this. I mean, we do have an armada of units that are just destroying them. Alright, let's put all of our units over here. Okay, don't tell me you killed any of them. Okay. Shield and assault. This time, we weren't quite as prepared, like, we didn't send the slow units first and the fast units, but because of the meteors falling from the sky and the knights, we didn't really have enough time to just prepare like that. Also, the thing is, it's hard to see this Inferno's health box, because the interface elements obscure it. Like, you can kind of see it here, but you have to scroll to see it, and usually you can only see one part of it. Ooh, okay. That could have been dangerous right now. I didn't have the shield active. But in all actuality, it actually saved us a few seconds. Saved us some mana because he wasn't attacking at the time. Yeah, when he attacks, he's definitely gonna do a lot of damage then. A lot of damage to us, killing probably most of us. And there is, since this is a hard level, there is going to be a revenge wave. It's this one. It has knights. It can be intimidating just like the regular knights on this level, but with the shield, we'll destroy them just like we destroyed the regular knights in this level. And we still have plenty of mana to stock up on, and, you know, we probably don't even need to use this other shield, we're gonna win anyway. There we go. He is dead. He did look very intimidating, I will tell you that. It's the one time where color filter actually wasn't that bad. Because he was intimidating, I will tell you that. But in all actuality, just the same strategy as the Golden Angel, except I'm not gonna feel like... While killing the Angel, it's possible to feel like doubt about having, like, why we're doing this. With this guy, he's dark enough for that to not happen. Alright, and we can upgrade the Lord of Fire again. So now, the only... for Big Bang, no shield, because I knew that we could win without the shield, and that's why I thought, okay, I'm not gonna use this overpowered spell if I knew that it's possible to win without it. On these levels, it's possible, sure, but not only will it take an extremely long, it will also be very risky, so I just didn't bother initially. Oh, he will only block arrows, okay, that makes sense. I beat Epic War 4 on hack before I played the hack version. I guess the hack version is only good for when you want to unlock units and don't want to grind for it. Let's see. I killed her in the hacked version of Epic War 4 and can confirm she respawns in 10 seconds. Ah, I see. So I guess like maybe you changed her health or had more units or something like that. I didn't finish Battle Gear and Battle Gear 2 because it's very repetitive, at least to me. Yeah, it had, from what I remember, I don't actually think I played the campaigns as much as I just played the regular levels. But I guess time will come to see that again. I do remember that they had some campaigns. These were Berserk, Shield, and Rage, or whatever its name, so it took about a minute of constant fire. For the Angel, and I guess that you had enough to also cast, yeah, Shield, Berserk, and Rage because of the extreme mana stock. In Epic War 3, of course, none of these strategies would fly because you can't use a spell and then use it again immediately, which I think makes it more balanced overall, but this does open up doors for some strategies. Okay, I did finish Battle Gear 1 and 2, but only on easy. Only managed to do it last year because I didn't realize there were P boosters in the game. XP, oh okay, XP boosters, I was confused there. I see, I don't remember that. Like, I really only just remember the combat, and I remember that in some of the levels, it's kind of like survival mode because they have no castle, so you can't really win, and on others you have no castle, but they do, so that's kind of weird. Okay. He does not respawn, not anywhere near as fast as a Golden Angel. I guess that would make sense, because something tells me, especially since he's not resistant to anything except arrows, he has a lot more health than the Angel does, but I guess still enough to beat him, or kill him. Which other chat do you use? What do you mean by which other chat? I only use the YouTube chat for the stream. But, unless I misunderstood your question. Please not anywhere near, okay. I use the Discord server to, like, notify about streams and agree on what games to play in streams, but during the actual streams, I usually just look in chat, unless I have to, like, look away or am distracted by something. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I also miss comments a lot, so I have to, like, because I'm focused on the game, so I have to scroll up a bit and catch up on them. That's why. You spawn infinite units in head version. Ah, I see that. That would be pretty funny. Alright, so we only have the epic mode of a final challenge, and I'm just gonna test this out. Just testing. Let's see. There's no guarantee that this will work. It's not epic mode of level 8 or anything. But the last time I played, that was the time when I realized that Ball was so easy to kill, because when I played as a child, he looked so hard. Well, this guy looked hard too, but when I played last time, I realized he had a huge blind spot. And that was how you kill him. You just send in your melee units as far as you can. Now, I'm wondering if Vigraf is gonna be immediately in his blind spot, or if the first hit is going to kill him. So I guess let's see. So this spawns Yetis, just regular Yetis for now. For now. There we go. Okay, he did die. I'm not... Actually, his blind spot might actually be kind of weird. Now that I think about it. I'm not sure if it's like here and then here he can hit, or if there's like a gap. But let's see, the Vigraf is going to respawn already, so let's shield. But the main difference between this level and the previous, like the hardened epic modes... Okay, there we go, this is the blind spot. But he's gonna start damaging the castle soon. He goes forward immediately. He does not stand and protect his castle. He just immediately goes forward, and he has this huge health bar. Unlike the Angel and the Dark Lord of Fire, I have killed him multiple times. It is very much possible to kill him. Like, even Vigraf is already doing noticeable damage to him. But now he's attacking the castle, so let's try again with an actual setup. I think it would be possible to do it with just Vigraf, it would just take a long time. Alright, the original Colossus, but he's like the key to him is the opposite as with the Colossus. With the Colossus, he hits everything in front of him, right in front of him. And so, you have to hit him from using ranged. But with this guy, he's gonna destroy your range because his range is much further than anything you can offer. But he has a blind spot right below him, so you have to get in close and personal. Yeah, you didn't miss the stream. That's the good thing. Unit hitboxes vary in this game. Vigraf's hitbox is kinda large. Yeah, I've noticed, by the way, that in Epic War 3, the hero's hitbox is very large, and you can kind of see it when you shoot a comet close to the hero, but not quite at your hero. It doesn't hit him visually, but he still charges forward, and it still hits him. Maybe in this game is something similar. The Gigantic Yeti hits for 3000 damage usually. So, wouldn't insta-kill the Titans, but you definitely want to use shield as much as possible for that. Speaking of shield, let's not use shield. Okay, this bug. This is actually a really annoying bug. If we quit, we save and quit, it's still gonna be there. Oh my goodness. You kidding me? I'm not even gonna reload. Okay, so War Tigers essentially War Tigers are actually fun in this game because on this level because Not even just because of the boss, but Phantoms, Valkyries, Mighty Guardians. I guess they're slow, but I guess still. Actually, Goblins would be nice. They would be able to get down there and do things. And I guess the Yetis and the Orangutans, maybe. Probably not the Orangutans. Yeah, let's just do the Mighty Guardians instead. The Goblins are gonna stop him from moving. Alright, there we go. Oh, it's a sign to use Meteor Blast. Now we have to use Meteor Blast, otherwise all this has gone to waste. Alright, let's keep the heroes here, but let's attack with all the units. Actually, no, we need to have the heroes there too. We just need to use... Oh no, we don't have the shield, never mind. Okay, then don't keep the heroes there. Remedy of this game, like 5 or more years ago. I think it was summer and I fought the Sky Dragon. Since that level art style is also summer with forest, I can't tell if it was... Hold on. Alright, let's see what's happening there. Thus far, we have some units here, but they're probably gonna die here. Meteor Blast is... Okay, we have some units there, nice. Let's heal to make sure that they do not get killed, and so he advances after that. See, but that's actually kinda hard, because until he turns around and starts attacking the opposite direction, we're not gonna be able to get units towards him. He has to turn around soon. Wait! Okay, never mind, there is still a Valkyrie there, I think. We need to heal her as much as possible. Also, I guess Berserk, because she's gonna do great against those Yetis. I can tell if it was really summer or not. Oh, okay. Oh, wait, did it... Oh, she died, okay. I think we're just gonna use the shield. I just can't be bothered too much. You are kidding, right? Yeah, for a second I thought that was stuck there too. How many of them can we stack up like this? What is this one? Oh, this one is Rage. And at this point, I can't really access any more of that. Yeah. Oh well. Now we have 3. And we also have shield, because really can't be bothered. And this time, we're gonna send the goblins forward so that he doesn't advance too far, but I'm actually not gonna send the other guys forward until we have the shield. Because I don't want to lose that initial wave of people. Alright, the reason that I thought War Tigers were fun on this level is that, you know, I distinctly remember part of the coolness of War Tigers is that I had War Tigers here running up, and they had Yetis, and the War Tiger was just juggling this Yeti. And since they are rival units, I mean, they have the same population, and one has more health, one has more attack. It was really fun to see, and seeing as how I was on the War Tiger side, especially. It was just fun. But it's not essential to do that or anything. Alright, assault. Everyone assault. Invulnerable. I was afraid he was gonna hit before the shield started working, but this was actually perfect timing. Oh, and the tornadoes are here too. Ready to ruin our day. Also, we don't see when the shield runs out. I just realized. Huh. That's okay. Even when we lose a shield, we're still gonna be here. Alright guys, attack the castle. You could attack the Yeti too, I guess, but the castle is more important. He doesn't move until he takes damage, so... Oh, okay, so, you know, if it wasn't like that... If it wasn't like that, then like the enemies would start attacking and they would hit the castle instead of the hero. But the weird part about that is that I remember that... Okay. War Tigers, just leave, leave! War Tigers, leave! Right here. I need you here and alive until the shield starts working. Oh, and Yetis. See, this is actually getting a bit harder than I thought it would be, because... I think I know what I did wrong though, so I can redo that. Alright, yeah, units in Epic War 3, they move forward when enemies are nearby, even if they don't get attacked by the enemies. Okay, he was retreating for a bit. That was actually great to see. Oh, is it possible to just outright kill him? Maybe it is. It's great that he's retreating, because I thought it might have been that he kept walking, and due to the inching closer bug, he would eventually inch closer and start hitting the castle, even though we're attacking his castle, and he would kill ours first. But because of this, it seems that he retreats occasionally, and that means that's why he hasn't attacked the castle yet. Now, I would be interested in seeing him get like die to us, and with Berserk, I think it's possible to actually perhaps destroy him like this, because he's surely gonna die sooner than the castle. Okay, this is worrying because these guys are gonna die, yeah. But we still have some here. And he is almost dead. So at this point, I think we got this. I think we're going to kill that Yeti. As long as, you know, shield is ready, there we go. And we still have some people here attacking him. Even without Berserk, we're gonna do enough damage to kill the guy. I didn't even expect to kill him. I thought we'd just keep him here and kill the castle. But it's a combination of him inching closer to the castle because of the bug and of him not having too much health. Oh, what? There is an epic sylph? What? Okay, actually, why is there an epic sylph? I thought this level just had Yetis and the one large Yeti. Whatever, I guess sylphs and Yetis all come from the icy mountains or whatever. There weren't sylphs on the ice mountain level of Epic War 4, but they are here, because I guess that makes sense. Max him out and upgrade him, but haven't quite upgraded everything. Oh well, he got his uses on level 9. And that is Epic War 4. Let's read up on chat. Otherwise, yeah, he stands still okay. Good memories, yeah, we got some great memories from these games. Friendly hero moves when something is close and can be commanded, so no such thing was required. Okay, this is for the enemy hero. Okay, that makes sense, yeah. Okay, yeah. Shield and or time stop are very important on this level. Yeah, in our case it was the shield. And while it was important, I think this is the most realistically possible level to beat without the shield. Just, you know, because I think we might be able to keep him there enough, even if many of our units die. I don't know, maybe he kills the entire initial wave and then it's impossible. It's possible, it's impossible. Alright, I've never seen this bug before. Yeah, well... Thankfully, we've actually beaten everything now, so we don't have to reload the game. We have all of the achievements except for Grindfest, but if we wanted to, we could just start level 13. Yeah, this one. And get money by just not being here, and then get the achievement. So yeah, that is that. Excellent, lucky you can still click assault. Oh yeah, that is lucky, I can imagine how hard that would be otherwise. So I'm late. Oh, hello Metal CS. Yeah, the Yeti looks very pixely because when they scale enemies up to make them threatening, kind of, but if they scale something up so much, like a normal-sized Yeti, to a Yeti that's higher than the screen, it's definitely gonna look very pixely, and at some point it just doesn't look very nice. But that's what Epic War 5 did in much greater proportions, so... Goblin stronger than Tornado... confirmed. Is it? Oh, what do you mean? Oh, they've been already refreshed the game page. Yeah, they're very annoying, and that's why I decided to YOLO and do it like this. To add some fun, you know. But you didn't use Meteor Blast. Basically, like when you have something here, and see Rage appears, and then you equip it and put it here, it never disappeared. That's the thing. And see, like, if I can do this over and over again, I think I can stop. See, some of it disappeared. When I put it back, it disappears. But if I don't put it back and just put it here, it doesn't disappear. So it's a weird bug. And also, maybe it doesn't apply to everything, but it's weird because, you know, if you click on something and then use it, I would expect to see this more often, but we don't. Which is nice, I guess. Don't want to reload the page too much. Yeah. He can be killed if you force him to retreat, they can't win, yeah. What if you could launch the giant Yeti with a tank shot? We wouldn't see him on the screen for a while there, and then he would fall somewhere, like... Here's our castle, here's the enemy castle, and he would be launched somewhere over here and have to make his way across back there. That would be funny. Played Sonny 2, awesome RPG strategy game, one of the Flash games ever made, one of the best Flash games, yeah. I have not played it, but I definitely do look forward to checking it out. You can suggest it in the server, either for the next game to stream or just for me to record it, because I am recording. I have started recording a Flash game series. I have like 7 videos in the backlog right now to release, because I'm not going to be able to record as much during the initial college week, which starts on Monday. But I have that backlog. It has 2 games right now, both of which are actually in the same style as Epic War. Age of War and The Great Siege. And I'm gonna continue. So eventually I will get to games that I haven't played, and you guys can suggest them, and I'll very much look forward to checking them out. Pathetic Giant, yeah, absolutely. He didn't do... I mean, he did at least show that he was more threatening than just sending Vigraf there, and that's it. But with Shield, it's quite easy to get rid of him. Enormous Yeti gives the highest amount of loot in the game, 200,000 gold. Yes, and yet it is nothing compared to what we get for Goblin Madness, so, you know, that's fun like that. A goblin survived the tornado. Oh, I see. Well, we do have fully upgraded goblins. They're like... Okay, they're not that strong, but they would be kind of close to level 1 bulls in that regard. Getting launched and constantly hit. Oh, that is actually funny. Epic Tank versus Yeti. Yeah, I mean, in here, like in the game, the Epic Tank would absolutely get destroyed once the shield runs out. But if the tank could launch the Yeti, it would be who attacks first, the tank launching the Yeti, or the Yeti killing the tank, because the Yeti has a higher attack range, but he's not gonna actually start attacking until he gets somewhat close. Yeah, also the tank might accidentally launch the Yeti closer instead of further away from him, so, you know. Imagine being as large as the Yeti, I think that would be awesome. Well, there would definitely be problems with it, because, I mean, you'd have to get food somehow, and this Yeti was not the fastest, so... And in addition to that, you have to live somewhere. Other people are probably not going to hang out with you, unless it's like the Dark Lord of Fire. But the Dark Lord of Fire would probably defeat the Yeti on a one-on-one fight, because he'd get into the Yeti's blind spot often enough, and he probably has more health than the Yeti, because he's a protector, so naturally he has more health. They don't mean for us to actually kill him, only circumvent him, while they do mean for us to kill the Yeti, or at least probably do. Level throwing Lord balls at you. Oh no. Ball madness. Okay, that typo was actually hilarious. But what if there was a ball madness in the game? They just threw balls at you. Yeah, typing terribly is something we all have to endure occasionally. I said you could be your food source. Perhaps I could just imagine this gigantic Yeti crouching down and stealing like a piece of raw chicken from a store, and he's like holding it in between his two fingers, like bringing it close to his eyes because it's that small compared to him. Yeah. I personally think the Dark Lord of Fire would win against the Yeti, and the Golden Angel would win against both of them due to her immunities. So that's an interesting progression, but this is not about one-on-one fights. The Yeti is more aggressive, that's why he is much more dangerous against us than the Lord of Fire is. Let's see. Are you still gonna try out Life is Strange on stream? I might. I think after this, I'm just gonna have polls, and we'll see what like polls from different games, like including suggestions, and you guys can just vote, and we'll see which games to play. And I'm sure eventually I'm gonna get to all of these games. I cannot guarantee that I'll beat them because things may happen that will complicate things, but I will try to beat them at the very least. So that's the interesting part of level 16. The Golden Angel is the guardian of heaven, the Dark Lord of Fire is the guardian of evil, and yet the Yeti is just there by instinct. Yeah, I don't know if the Golden Angel kind of reminded me of like the Fallen Angel from Epic War 5, except instead of turning black, she just kind of harnessed the powers of gold and was banished from heaven because of it, and that's why she is so powerful, yet lurking here instead of heaven. And the Dark Lord of Fire is definitely a sort of evil. Like you can feel evil aura spring out of him. He might not necessarily like lead an evil army against you. That's not his type. But he will, if you try to bother him, he will absolutely show you who's boss. The problem is he is not aggressive enough. And the Yeti is just a normal, well, not normal, very large, but still a mortal being who is just there to, you know, hunt for food and live and survive. He is so much more dangerous than the other two just because he's attacking. I don't know, maybe the Golden Angel and the Dark Lord of Fire do have some connection to the supernatural, like kind of heaven, hell or something like that, and they get told not to intervene with the world, so that's why they only defend themselves, they don't actually attack our castle. But the Yeti has no such restrictions, he's just, I'm gonna pound you into the ground, and he most of the time does, but when we have the shield, it is so powerful and overpowered that nothing can stop us. I would prefer, I think it is a better idea that the Yeti is there by instinct than mind controlled by the darkness, because it is a really nice idea, just how I said, this just regular, really big Yeti is so much more dangerous than actual demons and angels and stuff like that, just because he has a mind of his own. That's the thing. And if he was mind controlled by darkness, the darkness would lead him to conquer the world or something like that, like the Iron Horse people. But he's just there, that's why he's not attacking us, he's not going out of his way to attack us, he's just surviving. But when we attack him, he's not gonna hold back on destroying us. Of course, it makes more sense in Epic War 5 when we kill these loners, because in Epic War 4 there's loners, sure, maybe some Yetis like, or some friends, some little friends that they protect, but not that much. Makes sense, but there's also a castle, and, you know, the giant Yeti having a castle, or the Angel, the Lord of Fire, doesn't actually make that much sense, but the castle has to be there because of the game's mechanics. And that's understandable. If the castle wasn't there, we'd have to kill the Lord of Fire and the Golden Angel, and then them, like, they're defending their castle, but if the castle wasn't there, it wouldn't make much sense why they're not attacking, if all we have to do is kill them. But also, it would be much harder to kill them because of their health and resistances, so it does, from the gameplay point of view, it's good that the castle's there, but from the design point of view, the world point of view, it's a bit weird. And just here, like, I want to play 2. We all know Black Goblin wins. The Golden Angel would actually destroy the Black Goblin because she's non-elemental, and she has so much more health than Goblin, and is immune to the Goblin's attack. The Goblin is more mind-blowingly dangerous because we don't expect him to be really good, and he is really good, and his attacks do more damage than the angels, and he attacks faster. But in a 1-on-1 or even in a 5-on-1 or in a 100 versus 1, the angel would win. I PM'd you that game, so I need to. That's good. Okay, I will add it to my list of future games to play. And if you want to participate in the polls, then the link is in the description. Let's see. At least I hope it is. I might have just not put it there, but this probably is. Okay, Golden Angel uses non-elemental attacks, so no, yeah, the Black Goblin would not win. Yeah, I guess the Golden Angel is kind of like the Archangel, but I like the idea that she got the forbidden golden powers and was therefore banished, so she's not like for heaven now. But perhaps she knows that she was banished, but if she tries to take over this world, she would just be killed by all of the forces of heaven. So, like, we are not strong enough to kill her, but the entirety of heaven is. So that's why she sticks to protecting herself, while still being so good. Or, yeah, good. Maybe the Golden Angel is the Angel of Greed, and that's why she's golden. Perhaps. Maybe greed is what motivated her to do this, and that's just the the gold symbolizes it. The Golden Angel is the... okay. It'd be like, get out of my swamp. Yeah, although I guess it makes more sense for him to be on an ice mountain, but yeah. Shield is greater than literally everything else in the whole universe combined. That's basically what it is. I mean, on some levels, the shield is not enough because eventually we run out of mana. Oh yes, by the way, confirmation to what I was saying. We now have 20,000 castle defense. So keeping in mind the upgrades, initially we had 5,000, and we have 400 mana, of course. Yeah. That reminds me, I need to try the 2017 version of Sony. Oh, there's one like that. I mean, as someone who hasn't played that, probably just start with the Flash version. Kind of like Stick Wars. And I actually did record some Stick Wars, but that was a long time ago, and then things got corrupt, but I do have 2 episodes of it that are old. I might release them. Alright, so that is Epic War 4. We have completed it. And at this point, I'm going to ask for suggestions for what games to play after the Epic War series, and do organized polls like that. Next stream, which will probably be the week after next week, will be Epic War 5. And something tells me that with how easy that game is, we're going to beat it in one stream. Then the week after that, perhaps the modded version of Epic War 5. And then after that, new stuff. Or I might take a break depending on how busy I'm gonna be, but hopefully I'm not gonna be too busy and we'll have time for new stuff. Thank you all for coming. Oh, your personal favorite. Spicy. For me, while gameplay-wise it's not as good, it is very good as far as world and basically all presentation goes. Graphics, music, story, just the world, units, stuff like that. It's very interesting, but gameplay-wise, it is not challenging at all, and that's what makes it pretty... that's what makes it kind of non-replayable. Like, if you've beaten the game already and you have nothing else to explore about the world, you remember everything, it's not as tempting to replay the game. But if a while has passed since you last played it, it is pretty tempting. So, thank you guys for watching. Yeah, we've been on the Epic War journey since August on the first with Epic War 1 stream, and it is now the next year, so that's pretty awesome. And thank you guys for sticking around, and these have been pretty great streams, I must say. The last 1 or 2 for Epic War are gonna be at least just as good, I am sure. And see you guys the week after next week. So since now is January 11th, it will be January 25th, unless something happens then that I can't do it then, and in that case I'll let you guys know in announcements. So that is it. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next stream. Goodbye.